Good morning. Happy November. It is November 2nd, 6:27 a.m. in the year 2025. It's a Sunday, and we turned the clocks back last night, or very early this morning. So Eastern Standard Time at 6:27 a.m. If your clock is saying 7:27 a.m., you forgot to turn it back. Like here. Here's an example, okay? My clock on top of my fridge says 7:30. That's not right. You know, it's supposed to be set to daylight savings time, and I'll just have to do it later. I have to read the instructions. Let me pop it back up here. Well, wait, 7:30, set time. All right, I'm into this now, hang on. Wait, menu, set time. 6:31, close enough. Okay, now what do I do? Okay, I did okay. Now, all right, we're good. Okay, that was simple. Usually, excuse me, I gotta get the wire back there. Usually it takes it a little while. No, it doesn't take it a little while. It takes me a little while to figure out what to do. Okay, let me get a spoon. So, you know, I've been on this brown sugar kick. I've been trying, I tried brown sugar starting off with the cinnamon and candied tamarind festive collection coffee. And I thought, hey, why don't I try it with the sweet almond and hibiscus. Let me move you a little closer here. There we go. So one of the reasons I want to try this is because, brown sugar is a nice sweetener anyway. But it says here that there's a flavor, excuse me, a delightful flavor of sweet almond, but it also says that enjoy it as a cappuccino and let the almond, caramel, and vanilla notes unfold. Well, what goes good with those kinds of things? I think brown sugar does. I mean, did I need an excuse? I didn't need an excuse. Okay, so I'm trying to get out of the t-shirt mode. You know, so I've bought myself some button-down and nicer blouses. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so if I was putting sugar in, I would put in twice as much as this. Remember, though, that this is, brown sugar clumps together, whereas white sugar doesn't keep its shape. So, here, let me chop it up here. So you can see, there's not all that much brown sugar there. Anyhow, all right, the lungo button. I have got to be careful with this. Can you see this moving around here? Here, let me do this. Whoa, I'm so busy watching it move that it moved enough that the stream of coffee was no longer going down into the cup. Okay. All right, so that's a lungo. Now I've got a mess here. Okay, now I was planning on adding a second capsule to this, but first I want to taste this, okay? Ooh, that's very sweet. It's yummy. Because I would like to have a larger cup of coffee this morning. Boy, did I make a mess here. It would have been a little bit larger if I hadn't let everything get all out of line. I'll wash that later. Good enough. All right. You know what? Let me get another paper towel because in case I have a disaster here. Okay, so another sweet almond and hibiscus. Do I have enough water in here is the question. I'm going to add a little more water because I don't want to run out right in the middle of things. May as well fill it up. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. My capsule is in, and the lungo button. I'm going to hold this in place this time because look at it, it wants to turn around and gravitate that way. Oh, you know, back when I had a Vertuo machine, I had a big cup and I was making a large size and I was busy talking on the video. And meanwhile, that great big cup was going bzzz. It fell right off of the platform on the Vertuo all over the place. So actually back then, do you know what I did? Where is, oh, here it is. So I had these little silicone things. So I put it on the platform so it absorbed the vibrations and stuck the cup on there so nothing would go vibrating off. Okay, I'm going to taste this, but then I'm sure I'm going to add Coffee Mate to it. Did I say there's 38 degrees out there this morning? I hope that what somebody told me, this is good, is that this is unseasonable weather for this month or this time of the year. I sure hope that it gets warmer. They said, you know, like even around Christmas time, you could have pleasant weather and it won't be really cold. I guess that remains to be seen because that'll be my first Christmas in this area. This is my first fall in this area. I moved here the very end of March 2025. So experiencing the weather, the climate here is always something new. There is something about the brown sugar that really makes the coffees I've had in the last couple days tasty. So this is the Splenda brown sugar, and it's like half brown sugar and half Splenda. Karen, good morning. What's the temperature like where you are? She should be in a much warmer place than we are here. Yeah, but you never know. Sometimes it can be cold in the south, warmer in the north. Of course, you know, in Florida, it's always sort of warm-ish, right? I went to college in Sarasota and then lived there for a 3 more years. And it was never, like sometimes you needed a sweater or a little jacket, but for the most part, it was pretty warm and nice. Okay, but now, where am I now? Quite a few 100 miles north of that. Oh, Karen says it's in the 50s where she is. Well, I would be happier if it was in the 50s here. But, you know, at least there's no icicles forming outside. If you hear all that noise in the background, that's why my washing machine going. Okay. All righty. So I have been doing my exercise in the house because I cannot bring myself to go to the aquatic center right at this time and have to come out with wet hair. I mean, yeah, I guess I could bring a hairdryer with me. It's easier to do my exercise in the house. And why not? Okay? So, I am going to, I need to reset the time on the stove, I see. I've got, how much time before I need to leave for choir? Need to leave 8:15. Oh, gee. I've got, an hour and a half or so. Oh, well, maybe I'll listen to an audiobook, or I'm not going to do any exercise because I'm already dressed for church. I don't want to get all sweaty. Oh, well, I'm sure I'll think of something to do. There's always something to put away or clean in the house, right? All righty. Well, listen, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow.